If you have been watching AI videos but still have no idea what to sell, this is for you. Here are 5 AI side hustles you can start with free tools, no coding, and no audience. I will rank them by cost, skill, speed to the first client, and repeat income potential. This is not a passive income promise, and AI will not create money by itself. The winning model is simple. Find a boring problem. Use AI to finish it faster, then sell the finished result. The client pays for clarity, time saved, or more customers, not for the tool you used. Every idea gets the same scorecard: startup cost, learning difficulty, speed to a first client, and the chance of repeat work. Free plans are enough to build samples and test demand. Their limits can change, so verify the current terms before promising anything to a paying client. Number 5 is an AI-assisted thumbnail redesign service. Small creators often have useful videos but weak packaging, so your job is to improve the idea, contrast, and visual hierarchy, not to generate random art. Start with creators who already publish consistently, because they already need new thumbnails. Choose one existing video and write a clear visual promise in 5 words or fewer. Use a free design tool to create 3 versions: 1 curiosity-led, 1 result-led, and 1 comparison-led. Then show the creator the old design beside your strongest option and explain exactly why it reads faster. Do not open with a giant monthly package. Offer 3 concepts for 1 upcoming video, 1 revision, and a clear delivery time as a low-risk pilot. A practical starter range might be $25 to $60. Then move to a monthly batch only after your work proves useful. Number 4 is content repurposing for experts who record long videos, podcasts, or webinars. The valuable service is not clicking an automatic clip button. It is finding the strongest ideas, adapting them for each platform, adding readable captions, and delivering a weekly publishing kit. Transcribe 1 recording, identify 3 moments that each make sense alone, and write a fresh hook for every clip. Then turn the same source into 3 short text posts and 3 alternative opening lines. Organize everything in 1 folder so the client can approve and publish without chasing files. Your first offer can repurpose 1 recording into 3 vertical clips and 3 text posts. A starter pilot might sit around $60 to $150, depending on editing complexity. If the workflow saves time, propose a weekly package with a fixed number of assets and a fixed approval day. Number 3 is a research-to-deck or briefing pack service. Busy consultants and small teams collect reports, meeting notes, and links but struggle to turn them into a decision-ready summary. You can use a grounded research workspace, such as Notebook LM, then apply human judgment to structure the final story. Begin with 1 decision question, not a vague request for research. Load only sources the client approves, extract the important claims with citations, and mark uncertainty clearly. Then build a 10-slide structure: context, evidence, options, recommendation, risks, and next actions. Never invent a source to fill a gap. Package the pilot around a narrow scope. Up to 10 approved sources, a 10-slide briefing, citations, and 1 revision. A practical beginner range might be $100 to $300 if the subject is not regulated or highly technical. For medical, legal, or financial work, require qualified review and never present AI output as expert advice. Number 2 is building simple landing pages for local businesses. Many owners do not need a complex website. They need 1 fast mobile page that explains the offer, shows proof, answers objections, and makes calling or booking easy. A free visual builder is enough to create the prototype. Audit the business on mobile and identify the single action a visitor should take. Write a clear headline, 3 benefits, proof, a short frequently asked questions section, and 1 repeated call to action. Build the prototype in Canva or another free builder, then test every button and check the page on a real phone. Offer copy and design for 1 page, mobile testing, and 1 revision as a defined project. A beginner range might be $150 to $500, depending on proof, forms, and integrations. Be transparent. The free prototype is not the same as free long-term hosting, a custom domain, or third-party booking software. Number 1 is a workflow automation audit for small teams. It takes longer to learn, but the value is stronger because a good automation can save time every week. Do not begin by selling a complicated bot. Begin by mapping one repetitive process and measuring where people copy, paste, wait, or forget. Imagine a local service business receiving leads from a form. Today, someone copies each lead into a spreadsheet, sends a message, and later forgets to follow up. A simple workflow can validate the data, create the record, alert the owner, and produce a weekly mislead report, with human approval where needed. You can learn with the self-hosted community edition of N8N and build demos using dummy data. But free software does not guarantee free production infrastructure, and self-hosting makes you responsible for security, backups, uptime, and updates. Never connect a client's live accounts until the scope, permissions, and rollback plan are clear. Sell a small audit before you sell implementation. One interview, one workflow map, a time savings estimate, and a recommended bill plan. A starter audit could be $100 to $250. Price implementation and maintenance separately because APIs, hosting, monitoring, and third-party usage can create ongoing costs. Here is the full comparison. Thumbnails and repurposing are fastest for beginners because samples are easy to create. Landing pages and automation take more trust, but they can lead to larger and more recurring projects. Research decks sit in the middle and reward strong judgment and writing. Pick one service based on the work you already enjoy. If you think visually, start with thumbnails. If you like editing, choose repurposing. If you research and write well, build briefings. If you enjoy systems, choose landing pages or automation. Focus beats, collecting another list of tools. On day one, choose one service and one narrow client type. Do not say, I help everyone with AI. Say, I redesign thumbnails for finance creators, or I build booking pages for local salons. A specific promise makes your samples, outreach, and client conversations much easier. During days 2 and 3, create 3 focused samples using public examples or your own dummy project. Label unsolicited redesigns clearly as concepts and never pretend a brand hired you. For each sample, show the problem, your solution, and the business reason behind the change. That explanation is part of the portfolio. On days 4 and 5, send 20 short, personalized mini audits. Not one generic message to hundreds of people. Mention one real issue you noticed, include one useful idea, and link one relevant sample. End with a simple question. Would you like me to prepare a small paid pilot for your next project? For the first paid pilot, write the deliverables, deadline, revision limit, and price before starting. Show an early draft so a misunderstanding does not grow into a finished project. Deliver the files in an organized folder, explain what changed, and ask which part created the most value for the client. On day 7, review the pilot and propose the next logical month of work. Use a fixed output, a fixed delivery rhythm, and clear boundaries for feedback and revisions. Do not promise unlimited work. A recurring service becomes profitable only when the client knows what arrives and you know how long it takes. 5 mistakes destroy these offers: selling the tool instead of the outcome, sending generic spam, accepting unlimited revisions, trusting unverified AI output, and hiding ongoing costs. Keep client data private, use approved accounts, and get permission before publishing work in your portfolio. Reliability is a stronger advantage than pretending every result is automatic. If you're completely new, start with content repurposing or thumbnail redesign because you can create proof quickly and explain the offer in one sentence. After you learn client communication and delivery, move toward landing pages or automation for deeper recurring value. Your first goal is one real client, not mastery of 5 tools. Now choose your number, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and tell me in the comments which service you will test. If this breakdown gave you a practical next step, like the video and subscribe to Fisi Tech Lab for more useful AI workflows. There is no income guarantee. Results depend on skill, demand, outreach, and consistent delivery.